Hello and welcome to Talking Good Games. Just finished Arsenal 0, West Ham United 2. Could have been 3 right at the end there, but 2-0 to West Ham United. A David Moyes masterclass at the Emirates. That is one of the best performances I've ever seen under David Moyes, truth be told. Was it always a prettiest? No, but I don't really care. You can park a double-decker bus at the Emirates for like a Man City have gone there and played their way and got beat. Brighton have gone their way and played their way and got beat. We went there, played our way, and came away with all 3 points. What a fantastic performance by us tonight. Every single player did their job. They did it fantastically well, and we've got the 3 points. And do you know what? We deserve the bloody 3 points as well. Superb performance. Really proud of those boys. We're back 6 in the Premier League. The title challenge is on. That bit's not serious before anyone takes offence to that. That was just a little joke because I'm really happy that we won at Arsenal. What a fantastic result that is from us, truth be told. Last game of 2023, what a year it's been. Winning the Conference League back in June, winning at Arsenal. David Moyes is getting rid of these pesky records, isn't he? We beat Brighton. He's won away to Spurs, which he had done previously with Everton, but he's now done it with West Ham. Gone away to Arsenal and won for the first time in his career as a manager at the Premier League anyway. Superb. But listen, the circumstances weren't great. Our first 2 centre-backs out. Paqueta going off injured in the first half. But we came through it, and I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm ecstatic with that, truth be told. I was cheering every single clearance, every single block, every single save. Fantastic. It really was. I don't mind watching and celebrating a defensive performance when you're playing a team superior to you. If that was a performance against Sheffield United at home, I wouldn't be as pleased. But could we have a little bit more entertainment? But it's not Sheffield United at home. It's Arsenal away, a very difficult place to go. A fantastic team, a team that might go on to win the Premier League. And if they don't, hopefully this is the game to come back to and think, that's where it went wrong, just like it did last season. Pesky old West Ham stopping us. Anyway, let's talk about the game, shall we? Before we do that, please do subscribe. If you're new to Hammer's Chat, you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. A big red button underneath your screen. Takes 2 seconds and it's completely free. But also drop a like on it as well by clicking the thumbs up. Everyone, not just the new people, everyone, please drop a like on the video. It helps out this video, helps out the channel. Makes me very happy as well. Maybe not as happy as that result has, but it'll go some way in cheering me up tomorrow morning. Anyway, we didn't have to wait long, did we? 13 minutes, Tomas Soucek made it 1-0, and it was a really good team move. It wasn't the first time we did it. We did it about a minute or 2 before that, where Ward-Prowse put Emerson down the left-hand side, and nothing came of it. But this time it did. Lucas Paqueta holding the ball up in the middle of the pitch. Lovely ball out to Emerson. I thought it was a fantastic cross, one that possibly Kudus Bowen didn't do enough in order to take advantage of the cross, but I thought it was on the money from Emerson. It caused confusion and chaos between Saliba and Gabriel. Kind of went out, in the eyes of the linesman. The ball did not go out, but Bowen put it back into the 6-yarder, and Tomas Soucek put it home. Lovely finish by Soucek. Really good work by Jai Bowen, not giving it up and just accepting the corner. I think a lot of players would have been okay with the corner in that situation, but he didn't. He kept it alive. Now, obviously, the big question mark is, did the ball go out of play? Well, there's 2 questions. That's one of them. The other one is, should VAR have got involved? Now, I think the second one, I think you have to answer first, which is there's no conclusive evidence that it did go out. There is a grainy screenshot of a blurred ball that looks like it went out, but you can't see the ball. You can see Bowen's thigh. So, from my opinion, it looks like it did just go out. However, my other opinion is it's not conclusive enough. It's based on opinion, and that is not what should happen. Likewise, had Soucek scored and the linesman put his flag up and said, corner, that went out, that's actually a corner, the right thing to do would have been to give a corner to West Ham, but he didn't. The linesman thought it stayed in. Off he trotted. Off we went celebrating. Soucek was doing his helicopter thing. Happy days. You can't overturn it unless there's a clear and decisive angle that shows that that ball is out, and there isn't one because Bowen's in the way of it. Then you have to go with the on-field decision, in my opinion. They've done that, and for those people, it's going, of course you're going to say that. West Ham fans, hopefully our subscribers will back me up in this, whether it be in the live chat or in the comments. We will call out the referees. We will say, actually, that should have gone against West Ham. We do it time and time again, or the referee got it right if it goes against us. We're not anti-referees at Hammer's Chat, but I think the referee Linesman possibly got it right. We don't know. But VAR, I think, got it right in this instance, which is do not get involved. Goal stands 1-0 West Ham. Now, for the remainder of the half, obviously, we lost Lucas Paqueta. I thought our performance dipped after he went off because we had no one to hold the ball up. Kudus can hold it up in a sense that he can get it, turn and run. Bowen can kind of hold it up in the sense that he can dribble it into space. But Paqueta's the one player in our team that can get it and just stand still and shield the ball, guard his position, create room for other people. So when he went off through injury, and hopefully it's not too bad, he had an injury in the warm-up and then he played and he went off. It looks like a calf injury. And I thought we struggled a little bit without him. Defensively, I thought we were fantastic. I'm not mentioning any defenders on purpose. We'll deal with them when we do the player bit at the end of discussing the game. Second half come around, we all knew what was going to happen. We were just going to hang on. We were going to park the bus, hope to get something on the counter-attack, and just try our best to keep Arsenal away from Areola's goal. That was the plan. It was the plan from the first minute. We got a goal, smash and grab, happy days. That's what we were set up to do. And the second half continued in the same vein. And I thought our defending continued. We were absolutely fantastic. Arsenal had lots of talent, little ideas. Their shots were from distance. They were half chances, which Areola was dealing with comfortably. I recall one top save from him, from Saka's header in the first half. Even in the second half, majority of his saves were very comfortable. We got our second goal through 55 minutes, I think it was. Corner, no Zuma, no problem. This time, Mavropanos against his former club is to be the story of two players against their former clubs tonight, really, with only one of them yielding a goal. Great delivery from Ward-Prowse, fantastic run from Mavropanos in a really good header. Just doesn't celebrate, just sticks his hands up. So I ain't celebrating here. Doesn't need to. The rest of the team did it. Ogbonna was absolutely loving it. 2-0 West Ham. And I have to be honest, at half-time, I wasn't confident we were going to go on to keep a clean sheet because I thought Arsenal were going to throw the kitchen sink at us. They've got an insane amount of talent in that team. And I thought, law of averages, they would finally break through us and get a goal. You know, Saka hit the post in the first half as well. There was plenty of warning signs. So I did think that we were possibly going to concede a goal. It was just a case of could we also get a goal in second half in order to win the game. We got it. And when we went 2-0 up, even though there was still 40 minutes left on the clock, I was pretty relaxed. From what I'd seen in that 10 minutes in second half from Arsenal, there was nothing. I thought our team were really organised, really disciplined, working incredibly hard. But I just thought Arsenal were already looking like they were running out of ideas of some sort. If it wasn't Saka cutting in on his left foot or Odegaard having a shot from 25 yards, then they didn't really have much in the way of creativity, actually. For all that talent on the pitch, I thought it was a bit basic from them in the second half. And this was to continue. I thought our tactics were absolutely spot on. That's why at the very start I said the perfect, Moyes ball. Moyes has gone to Emirates and won that. His tactics tonight worked to an absolute T. The boys dug in. There was one tactical switch, which I thought was superb, really contributed to the way that we won that game, attacked that game, played that game. But I thought we were absolutely fantastic. That was Moyes ball at its finest at the Emirates tonight. We've come away with a win. But for the rest of the game, I thought we looked pretty good. You know, penalty right in the last minute. Declan Rice conceding it, had a little smile on his face. By the way, not a penalty for Saka going down. I don't think it was a dive. I think there was contact. However, I think Jesus was fouling Ogbonna in the build-up. So Ogbonna made contact. Was a contact on Saka? Yes. But because Jesus is pulling his shorts, I think there's a foul on Ogbonna prior to Ogbonna fouling Saka. So I've got no issues. I think, again, correct call. Obviously, it was a stonewall penalty for us. Poor pen from Benrahma. Obviously, nothing too important at this point. It was like, if it goes in, happy days. If not, I'm not really that bothered, truth be told. 2-0 up with 30 seconds to go. I thought we were absolutely fantastic. So Benrahma missed his pen. Good save by Rhea. I'm not that harsh, truth be told. Anyway, we won the game. My man of match usually saved us that. First of all, big credit to Ogbonna. When the team came out, when I saw the lineup, I was getting optimistic for the last couple of days. I was feeling optimistic. I was getting hopeful that we could go there and win. When Paqueta, Kudus, and Bowen, if them three turn up, you've got a chance regardless of who you're playing because there's goals in that front three. Now, obviously today there wasn't any. Bowen got the assist, but neither of them scored. Paqueta had a big involvement in the first goal as well. But my optimism was building. I was thinking, could we do this? I was trying to stay grounded, but I was getting a bit carried away. But when the lineups came out, I was deflated. I was a bit, nah, we've lost this. I wasn't happy with the inclusion of Ogbonna. I thought he was horrific against Liverpool. I thought he was very poor when he came on against Fulham as well. So recently his performances have been one of a player out of his depth in the Premier League, is what I would suggest. And I still hold those opinions, by the way, just because of his opinion tonight. I don't now think that he was okay. I still think his performance at Anfield was stinking. But tonight, I thought he was fantastic. Perfect? No. But I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Difficult circumstances to play in. A very talented side. Saka broke through Emerson and Ogbonna once or twice in the first half. But by and large, I thought he was absolutely superb. And I was very, very unpleasantly surprised at how good Ogbonna was tonight. Even his decision-making towards the end of the game, we had a couple of corners. Ogbonna didn't go up for them. He just stayed back and just basically said, well, there's no need of me going up there. I can't get back. I'm not quick enough. Mavropanos, you go up. I'm going to sit in here. That was a performance of a leader out there from Ogbonna tonight. I was really surprised. And when you predict something negative, I can only speak for myself. When I predict something negative, which was Ogbonna's performance or the impact of Ogbonna starting tonight, I love to be wrong. I am delighted that I was wrong about Ogbonna this evening, because really good performance from him. Now, my man of match, by the way, I thought Areola played well. I thought Mavropanos played really well, got his goal as well. I thought Ward-Prowse was fantastic. Not just them. There's loads of them. The reason we don't, by the way, this isn't a plug for Patreon. Actually, it is. It's a plug for Patreon. Some people say, why don't you comment about these players? Every morning, so 9:30 tomorrow morning, which is Friday the 29th. We're in that period between Christmas and New Year. No one knows what day it is. Tomorrow it's Friday, 9:30 in the morning. I'll be live with Gonzo over on Patreon doing the player ratings, where we go through every single player individually. And it's about an hour-long video. So that's why I can't mention every player in the review, or I'll just be repeating myself. But the plug part, patreon.com/HammersChat. We do lots of videos over there, including player ratings at 9:38 in the morning. And we'll be giving away signed shirts over the next few games. Someone might have won one tonight. Here you go. Here's the latest batch of signed shirts. We've got Areola, Bowen, Sufal, Ward-Prowse, Paqueta. Lots of signed shirts to give away on Patreon. Anyway, links in description, patreon.com/HammersChat. Man of match, though. You can guess who it is. It's the only one I'm not mentioned, really. Edson Alvarez. I thought he was by far the best player on the pitch. I thought he was incredible. I thought he was insane tonight. The best centre-back on the pitch for us and the best midfielder on the pitch for us tonight, Edson Alvarez. In possession, he was sitting in between Ogbonna and Mavropanos. He was responsible for getting the ball out of the defence into the midfield. Made one big mistake. I tried that really long pass to Said Benrahma and it got cut out, and it launched a counter-attack for Arsenal. So that was the only thing he did wrong. Apart from that, I thought he was absolutely faultless. 0 fouls tonight from Alvarez as well. Thought he was really committed to some of his tackles. He was just everywhere, snapping at everyone's heels. So in possession, he was a third centre-back. Out of possession, he had to push up into midfield to allow Ward-Prowse to push up and support Jared Bowen, play his usual defensive midfield role next to Tomas Soucek. I thought he was absolutely immense at both roles. He almost had a free role as a defensive midfielder tonight, which is, not something you'd usually attribute to a defensive player. Of course, you'd give your attacking player a free role, but not your defensive one. Now, I know Alvarez didn't have that. He was, like I said, in possession, in the middle of a back three, out of possession, pushing up 10, 15 yards into midfield. But I thought his positioning was insane. To do that and not get caught out at any point, it is unbelievable, especially against a side as quick and sharp as Arsenal, where you've got the likes of Odegaard and Jesus dropping deep into that space that Alvarez was in. There's some top quality players in there. I thought Alvarez absolutely bossed it. I thought they struggled to get into the middle of the pitch. Honestly, I thought that's the best play. That's the best I've seen Edson Alvarez play for West Ham tonight. I thought, spoiler, when we did the player ratings tomorrow, I might give him I'm quite stingy in my 10 out of 10s. This ain't Strictly Come Dancing, 10 from Len I don't know if that's still a thing. Every week he's dishing them out, top marks to everybody. Thomas Soucek would get a 10 from Len for his helicopter. But I could be a bit stingy with my 10s. It's a privilege. It's a big mark. But I think Alvarez was that good tonight. I genuinely think he was that good. Just faultless. Absolutely faultless. And I thought tonight, we worked our nuts off out there. We deserved that through sheer determination. Everything. We won. If we didn't win the first ball, we won the second one. Every 50-50 was West Ham tonight. Those boys put in an absolute shift, and they deserve that win. We're in a fantastic position going into the new year. 6th in the league after 19 games is nothing short of tremendous. And we're in the last 16 of the Europa League. It's been a fantastic start to the season. And tonight, that is a fantastic result. I know tomorrow I'm gonna wake up buzzing off the back of tonight's result. And do you know what? I'm glad. I like it. I love those kind of results. I love that kind of performance. Backs against the wall. So come on. And they play like warriors out there for David Moyes tonight. That was absolutely fantastic. Anyway, David Moyes, well played, Gaffer, because that was your tactics out there that won us that. But to the 12 players that played tonight for West Ham, fantastic. Well done, every single one of them. Not a poor performer out there at all. Nobody went hiding. Everybody had a job. Everybody took responsibility. And as a result, it's just finished. Arsenal 0, West Ham 2. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with Charlie on this channel. So please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Drop a like on the video by clicking thumbs up. And if you're a patron, I'll be live with Gones at 9:30 doing the player ratings, where I might give Edson Alvarez that 10 out of 10. I'll catch you then.